All right. Hi, everyone. Oh, let me empty my pockets. I forgot. Oh, no. Welcome to class today. You can see Leslie and I are bundled up today. It's a little bit cold. It's also a little bit windy, and we also did feel a few sprinkles in the air. So we will do our best to get through this. We are slightly covered. But in the event that it does start to rain, we might have to end early. But again, we'll do our best. If you're new to class, my name is Corey. I'm a physical therapist here with UCSD. And today I have Leslie with me, and she's an occupational therapist here. Chair that you're using for exercise, just have it kind of near you or set to the side. It can also come in handy with some of the balance things today. A lot of what we're doing can be modified to sitting. So if you are having trouble standing and maintaining your balance, you can modify some of them to standing or to sitting. There are a couple that are a little bit harder to translate into standing. So that's why we are both going to be standing today. And yeah, without further ado, we'll get started. So let us shift, kind of changed our setup here. Okay, I'm gonna put my chair over there. All right, we're gonna start with just high knees, but not regular high knees. What I want you to try to do is I want you to put your hands out, either both hands together or even just one hand, and you wanna put it at a height that you are consistently going to get to. Let me back up so you can see my feet. So I want you to raise your knee and tap your hand, okay? And try to get both knees to that target. Try not to move your hand. If you do need help for your balance, that's why you can have one hand here and then bringing the other one up to that stationary target of your hand. All right, we're gonna do that together, and we're gonna alternate left to right, and we're gonna do 20. See if you can count out loud with nice loud voices while we're doing this, okay? So pick your target, maybe start a little bit lower than you think you can do, and then raise it up if you feel you can. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great. Hopefully you were able to maintain that amplitude the whole time. Now we're going to continue warming up our hips, and we're going to do some kicks, okay? So we're going to focus on just kind of swinging that leg forward and back, kind of loosening them up. 2, we'll do 20 of these, 2, and then we'll switch sides. 3, 4, use your chair for balance if you need it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keep your posture up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Kind of shake it out. And then we're going to do 20 on the opposite side. Same thing. Kicking it forward, trying to keep it nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job. Shake it out. All right, we did forward. Now we're going to go sideways. So as you're kicking sideways, you can even let it kind of come in a little bit too to let it warm up in the opposite direction. Again, use your hand for balance if you need. And we're going to do that one 20 times. So out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, and then we're going to go the opposite way. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. All right, we're going to do one more. Kicking forward, you're going to try to tap those heels down. So just tap your heel, and then you're going to alternate to the other side, okay? Keep those toes up. We have 20 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Take a little break, shake out your hips. We're going to do that whole series one more time. So those same 5 exercises, we're just repeating. Same thing 20 times. Really focus on trying to keep those momentums with your kicks and keeping those nice big movements. Okay, so pick your target for your high knees, and we'll get to marching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. Then we'll start with those forward kicks and swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. We'll switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good work. Shake out your hips a little bit. Make sure, reset your posture. And then we have our sideways kicks out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. One more on the other side. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. All right, shake out those hips a little bit. They should be working. You should feel them. And then we're going to go into our heel taps. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, good work. So our legs should be all warmed up. We're going to start into a series of stepping exercises and kind of weight shifting exercises, all of which you need in order to walk and function effectively. So the first one you're going to do, let's put one foot in front of the other. Wide enough, it's not directly like this. You're going to be taking a step, okay? So you're going to step forward, again, wide enough, and then shifting that weight forward. So if you put a target or potentially your chair in front, just like you're taking that step, or you're going to walk in advance. So 1, we'll do 10, and then we'll switch to the other side. 2, 3, and this might be tough on your balance, so hold on if you need it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then we're going to switch sides. So opposite foot forward, forward step, shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Shake those legs out if you need. We're going to do that again. So same idea, kind of dissect that a little bit, see what was troublesome for you. Was it the weight shift forward? Was it the weight shift back? Was it the balancing on one leg? And then this time when we repeat that series, you're going to try to get better at that, okay? You can advance it if it was too easy, maybe step a little bit bigger, almost like you're moving into a jump. If it was too hard, maybe go a little bit smaller, and again, work on either the balance part or the weight shift wherever you're having difficulty. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and then we'll switch sides. Okay, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right, we're going to take that concept one step further, and we're going to try to do our kicks with a reach overhead. If you have painful shoulders, maybe modify to just in front with your hand instead of raising up high. If you don't have shoulder issues, then again, please reach super high. Try to get your posture up. If balance is an issue, use your opposite hand, touching onto your chair or the wall. Or if you put your chair in front of you, you can kind of kick off to the side as you're doing that, okay? You might have to do same side or opposite depending on your setup. All right, we're gonna try opposite though. So arm and leg, 1, 2, 3. If it's too hard to keep your balance, 4, Then put that heel down like we practiced earlier. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to 20. Sorry. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Take a little rest break and then we'll repeat that one again as well. And again, giving you multiple times to practice, kind of increasing those repetitions. See if you can maybe move a little bit bigger this time, reaching higher, kicking higher, challenging your balance a little bit longer, just pushing yourself the second set. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Okay. Moving on to our next one. We're still doing a step. We're still doing a weight shift, but again, I want you to try to exaggerate that weight shift. Instead of forward and backwards, we're going to do sideways. So you're going to take that step and really kind of lean into it, but don't lean so far that you fall over, okay? That's not the point. Enough that you can shift over, almost like you're keeping your momentum going, or like a dance almost, trying to work your hips into it a little bit, okay? We will do 20 again, alternating, so left and right. Okay, off we go. 1, if you want to add your arms into it to kind of help your momentum. 2, you can do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Take a break, kind of check in with yourself, see what was challenging about that one. See if you can maybe do a little bit more with that weight shift or move a little bit faster. That would be a way to progress this one. Okay, let's line back up and do 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good work. All right, now we're going to put all of those weight shifts and stepping to the test. We're going to do more stepping, more functional stepping, I should say. Okay, so we're going to continue with that step through. So you're going to be forward stepping like you're going to walk through somewhere. But now we're going to add some arms. So if you want to think about you're kind of coming open and like swimming forward, or maybe pushing like double doors open and forward, you want to get that forward momentum, that forward push as you're stepping. Okay, same thing. We're going to do 20 alternating just because it's easier for me to count. So here we go. So forward, push. 1, come back. 2, if it hurts your shoulders, just keep them a little bit lower. 3, 4, good upright posture. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to try to combine those. So you're going to imagine a square on the floor, and we're going to make this a little bit more challenging than just that, okay? So you are going to step forward. When you step forward, I want you to think about, again, pushing that open. So pushing forward with your hands. Then when we step sideways, you're going to step sideways, open those arms up. When you step backwards, you're going to pull towards you. And then when we step sideways, we're going to think about pushing and, again, kind of pushing open. All right? Giving ourselves a little bit more space. So maintaining that square, trying to maintain big step amplitude as you're doing this one. We're going to try to do 4 rotations around one way. We'll break, and then we'll do 4 the opposite way. Okay, so step forward and push, sideways, open, backwards, pull, sideways, open. Good, that's 1. Forward, push, sideways, open, backwards, pull, sideways, open. That's 2. Push, open, pull, open. 3. And push, open, pull, open. Okay, we'll stay here, and then you're going to go the opposite way. The patterns are still the same, or what you're doing with your arms are still the same. Open, we push, we open, we pull. Just plays with your brain a little bit. 1, and pull, 2. 3. And pull. Good. I almost feel like we could have been doing a dance, some kind of synchronized dance. Okay, back to our weight shifting. Let's work on, again, that kind of exaggerated, like, reach or shift at your hips, kind of thinking about that, and then reaching up at the same time, okay? So exaggerate, reach up high, really trying to get that weight shift in. Again, shoulder issues, if that's difficult for you, just reach more lower and more out to the side. Okay, here we go. 1, and then really try to push up like you're reaching for a high shelf. 2, 3, 4. You could also pull down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. Okay. Next one, we're going to continue with kind of a reach, a functional reach, but now we're going to add in a rotation. So for this one, I want you to think about kind of pulling something towards you, or maybe like a bow and arrow, right? So you're pulling this back, but you're pushing the opposite way. So my back fist is closed, my front fist is open. So we're getting some hand in there as well. Make sure you're opening those fingers when you're pushing forward. It's also going to be challenging for your coordination and your brain, okay? So again, pulling back, pushing forward, pulling back, pushing forward, and kind of rotating through that. Okay, and we're going to go a little bit slower because I really want you thinking about those push-pull motions and kind of focusing on the muscles and with that rotation. So let your trunk turn. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. Now we're going to move into some squats or sit to stands, whatever you prefer. If squats are difficult for you, you could do a sit to stand from your chair. We're just going to add in the heel raise. If you are advanced, you can also add in a little jump. So what it's going to look like is just that general squat and then pushing up, trying to get that momentum up again, almost like you're jumping. If you feel like you can jump, go ahead and jump. Try to leave the ground. We have 10 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Okay, moving into some posture exercises. Again, if you have shoulder issues or it's painful to reach up super high, you can modify these. Maybe don't lift or reach as high, keep them a little bit lower. Leslie will be kind of demonstrating those modifications for you. But we are going to try to do a Y. So you can keep this kind of out to the side, thinking about squeezing those shoulder blades back and down, and thumbs are going behind you. And the next one, we'll move into a T. Same thing. You can have those thumbs up, nice and open. And then here's where we'll differ. So you can pull back into an I down here. Or if, again, you don't have shoulder problems, I want you to pull into that I from the very top. And same idea, you're really going to think about pulling your shoulder blades down and together. Good upright posture. All right, we're going to try to do 10 of these. So we'll start with the Y, okay? Here, and then T, good, and I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know you're probably feeling it. Keep working those back muscles. 8, 9, last one. 10, good. Shake out your shoulders and your back muscles. Give it a little rest. You know, they're probably tired after that one. That one's challenging. Okay, next one, we're gonna go back into our squats or sit to stands, whichever one you are doing. Our next arm motion is going to be a reach down towards the floor. So if you're able to reach the floor, go that way. And then you're gonna reach up to the sky with that same arm. Again, shoulder issues, shoulder pain, keep it a little bit lower. You can reach just straight out in front of you or maybe off to the side, whatever is more comfortable. And we are going to do that alternating again, but 10 total. If you need, for your balance, have your chair in front or your wall next to you. You can also, again, put one hand on your opposite knee as you're coming down to tap the floor. If you can't quite touch the floor, go to wherever you can and just kind of reach down like you would be reaching towards that. Okay, here we go. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hopefully you saw with that one, trying to get your posture up, especially as you were coming up. Now I'll give everyone a second. We're going to grab our chairs. So I'll give everyone time to transition. We're going to work a little bit of core with the next two, and we're going to repeat them twice. So the first one you're going to do, and you could also do this one in standing too if you don't have a great chair, but for sitting, we'll probably get a little bit more motion and a little bit more core involved. So you are going to lift one leg like you're marching, two hands together, they can be clasped, and I want you to turn at the same time. If turning straight over is hard, you can kind of turn and come down while keeping that leg up, okay? And then you're gonna march with the opposite side. Again, rotate if you can, really engage your core, or come down if it's a little bit challenging. You're not quite able to keep that full upright, but that's what you're aiming for. For this one, we'll do 10 alternating, just one on each side, okay? So lift, turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well, rest. That one's challenging. Challenging to keep your core engaged, challenging to keep your posture good and upright. Definitely hard to do. We'll rest another second or so, and then we're going to do that one again. Okay, so again, march, twist, reach. Arms out, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great, take a rest. The next one, we're gonna keep with kind of our sitting theme and our core while our arms are moving. This one will be reminiscent of like putting your shoes and socks on, but making it a little bit more challenging to work your core. So if you are seated kind of near the edge of the chair, you're gonna extend your leg out to start. Hands are gonna be reaching up, and then you're gonna pull your knee in and reach down towards your foot, and then again, kind of pull out and back. And we're gonna try to alternate as well, so we don't get tired on one side. Again, pretty challenging. If it's too hard to keep your leg up in the air, you can kind of leave that heel kind of kicked down to the floor. And then as you can reach forward and then reach up instead of reaching back. But if you really want to work your core, lean back a little bit. Okay, here we go. So we'll start here, bend and pull up. 1. Hard for us too. 2. So try to reach towards that foot and then pull up. 3. Reach towards that foot, pull up. 4. Lift and push. 5. Lift, push. 6. Lift, push. 7. Feel my core working. 8. 9. 10. Whew. Take a rest break. Again, you should feel that in your core. Might feel it also in your back muscles from trying to keep everything engaged. We're going to do that one more time. Perfect. All right, let's do that same one again, alternating side to side. We have 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, good little core workout today. Okay, so we're gonna finish with our seated power moves just to do some stretching, kind of a cool down. So if these are new to you, just follow along. First, start with those legs nice and wide apart, feet firmly planted on the ground. Your hands are gonna be on your knees, and I want you to lean forward and try to push through your chest. If you want, you can kind of push through side to side. That's gonna open your chest a little bit more. And then when you come up, we're gonna come up, bring those arms back, and really squeeze, lift your chest. You can also work on lifting your head a little bit, kind of getting a full stretch through that chest. We'll do that 10 times. Again, moving kind of slow, more of a stretch, not necessarily doing it for speed. We'll count that one as 1, and then kind of push through that chest, side to side, come up, look up, your head back, 2, 3, shift, kind of push through each knee, and up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Very good. Now we're going to go into our power rock. So you're going to come down onto your elbow, onto your knee, and then really reaching up. If you want more of a stretch, you can come down to the floor. You can also come on the inside of your leg and try to open up your hips. You'll get a little bit more stretch through the thighs, okay? So that's 1. So go wherever you need to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to look up at your hands too. 8. You'll get some rotation through your neck. 9 and 10. Good. All right. So keep those feet nice and apart. We're going to go into the rotation or the twist. Instead of doing it the traditional way, we're going to use the armrest of the chair or even just the outside of your chair to get a little bit more rotation. So you're going to reach across your body, try to attach to that arm, or again down here. You can also use the backrest of your chair and just rotate. Good. 1. Come back to the center, make sure you're nice and tall, and then go the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great. And then the last one we're going to do, again, instead of our normal kind of step out, what I want you to do is I actually want you to reach underneath your knee, and you're going to pull your hip or your knee towards your chest, trying to stretch out the back of your hips a little bit. So we'll do 1, pull up high, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, that's all we have in store for you guys today. Thank you for joining us and exercising with us. We made it through. No raindrops, so that's always good. We will see you guys next time, okay?